Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back. Start of a new year. Same car. Yeah, welcome back. Pissing down with rain. Start nice and new bank holiday Monday. Hope everyone had a good one. So yeah, hope everyone had a good one. Just trying to sort out my microphone. Do apologise. Hope it's alright. Anyway, where are we? Back on this. Hopefully everyone had a good one. I've already said that 3 times now. I'm going to stop saying that now. I've managed to survive it, but it's only a silly cold. A lot of people are a lot worse, that's for sure. So can't grumble. So what I'm going to plan on doing is cutting this repair panel back now, so it's ready to be welded, but I won't weld it because I still need to repair the back panel. But I want to use this as a guide. Well, I've still got a few reference points of the old bolt holes. I've got something to go from. If you cut all your panels away, you've got nothing in mid-air to sort of to guide you. So it's always best to try and keep one panel if you can survive one. Keep one panel surviving to line up others. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm going to do is hopefully go underneath, try and mark that with a marker pen where the old panel is, and then we'll just get the disc cutter and cut that, and hopefully that'll be spot on in one go. And then once we've done that, we can then take that off and then repair this back panel. So once that back panel's repaired, we can finish off repairing the boot floor bits where this panel doesn't cover, and then we're all there pretty much to put it back together. Somebody did say why I couldn't make this panel. I could have done. I was just lazy. I picked up some other Magnum panels that I needed, and this was, it was quite cheap, so I just threw this one in there anyway, because you need metal anyway to actually make this stuff. And you never know, the curvature of the boot floor bit that I've cut out might be useful. But anyway, let's mark that out, trim it, and then see where we are. Okay, I trimmed that good enough. Went a little bit crazy on a couple of them. I should have double checked, keep double checking before you cut too much away. So that's good enough to be welded now. And then what I need to still do is clean the lips of these arches off yet. But these sort of arch edges I'll do once the thing's welded in place, because you can then sort of hammer it a little bit more and muck about with it. I don't need to try and get them too perfect just yet. Yeah, so basically we can take this off now and start building up this old rear panel lip, which we started doing ages ago and we got bored of. But as all these jobs, they come back to you and bite you, and you've got to do them again. Alright, that'll do for now, and yeah, good to go. Alright, not very warm on New Year's Day, so I'm just going to do this in lots of little sections, I think. Well, I might sort of do these in slightly longer sections, but for these curved ones I'm just doing the pieces I've got laying around. So yeah, I used the old bit as a template before I cut it completely off, and then a case of just getting this tack welded on. Might use a bit of aluminium behind the back of it if it starts blowing out and popping and stuff. And that'll do, I think. It's not going to be perfect, but as I said, it's all hidden under sealant and also the bumper bolts on there as well. So as long as you don't start distorting all the rear panels and the boot shuts, I think the job will be alright. I expect in hindsight it would have been quicker just to replace the rear lower section, because in the end you just hack it off and just weld straight through these bits and not make up any bits. But I know those rear low sections really do cost a lot because I think they come out of a whole pressing sort of thing. But yeah, anyway, let's get this welded on and start and keep going round. Another section tacked on. Takes a while, doesn't it? Getting there slowly. Be alright. Think I'm getting there. So yeah, might not be the prettiest. A bit of straightening up can be done once I put the floor on and the rear valance. It'll all sort itself out, that's for sure. But yeah, that'll do, won't it? It's solid. We'll get some edge primer on that, get some cure rust on some of this bits. We'll make sure that we try and get the old sandblaster to get inside all that once he's when he comes down. And remind me to epoxy prime it all afterwards inside. Anyway, let's get in there. Let's get in there. So I'll finish welding this bit up, and then we'll move on to the next section. Another hole. Not that the bumper don't think bounce onto all these holes anymore, but we'll put them back anyway, or if they're needed, they're there to be drilled. Yeah. Alright, God, time's cracking on. Don't know how much more I can get on this. We'll try and get one more section done, then we might have to call it. I was hoping to get a lot more done today, but that's life, isn't it? Alright. Slow work. I don't know how this works. Well, I'm very sorry to say that the last time lapse didn't record. The battery went flat on the camera. Bloody thing. But basically, you would have seen me making this section, welding it on. I've got a bit of extra prime on it for now. And then you would have seen me shouting at the camera, trying to charge it back up again. It's got 3% charge, so I've got that on for now. Anyway, it's going to be calling it for the end of the day now. So, all looking alright. Last section to be done next time. And then we've pretty much got the back panel repaired, and then we can start working on repairing the last bits of the boot floor that we're not going to be able to do with the repair panel. Clean up the wheel arches, and then the repair panel can go on, weld it in, ground off. Then we can do the subframe strengtheners, which aren't fitting too bad already. Once I've cleaned up the wheel arch, they're going to fit in there pretty nicely. It's good that I've managed to keep these, they're all solid, so that's given me a datum point to work from, and it allows me to hopefully know that the subframe's going to fit. So yeah, that's looking all good. One last thing before I sign off is I had someone contact me asking if I was setting up a Patreon page for anyone that wants to sort of help support me. No obligation at all. I'm still going to do these videos as much as I can. Obviously real world life does get in the way at the moment, but you know, it's the way it is. But yeah, so I've set one up, the link's at the bottom, and I'll try and do a link up in the top screen somewhere, so feel free if you want to become a patron. You can do. Again, as I said, you don't. If you do become a patron, you get a chance to sort of see some videos and projects that I'm going to start doing before anyone else does. You'll also help me get the chance to choose paint colours and car choices and things I'm going to restore. I'll let you guys help me along the way, so you get a bit of a choice and decision making, which helps me sometimes because I can't make up my mind because I've always got too many things in my head. So anyway, yeah, if you want to become a patron, feel free. If you don't, fine. Follow my videos, keep giving me advice, keep shouting out, give me likes, give me dislikes, whatever you want to do. I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's making me get this project done, even though it's a bit slower than I thought it would be, but that's not your fault. So anyway, yeah, check out the link, and that's it. So yeah, I've got lots of projects to do. Still what I'm going to do next. I'm hoping to do the classic car giveaway at the end of this year, maybe. Hopefully it will start. I'm at sort of just over 4,000 on now subscribers, so another year maybe we're getting another 5,000 hopefully. So maybe end of 2018, maybe the start of 2019. So this is going to give me time to finish this project and then start another one, I think. Or I will start another project because I've always got to have projects to start. So I'm in two minds what to do. I really want to do a 4-wheel drive Mini with turbo and all that sort of stuff, which I've been wanting to do for a while now. but I know you guys might be getting bored of minis, so we might have to do a different colour. And as I said, I've talked about Fiat 500 and things like that, so we'll see. But let's get this one out of the way, get this out of the way, get it shot, and then we can work out what we're going to do before we do the giveaway. But as I said, if you want to become a Patreon, feel free, no obligation, link at the bottom. Back to work tomorrow, so have a good day at work if you can, guys, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow night. Bye, guys. Bye, bogies.